I tend to write in a very musical, slightly rhythmic way, where these are the words often ascribed to the writing style. For me, it's just sort of the way the words come out. But I notice it most when I'm trying to read aloud. Because for me, when I'm writing, the words just come in a flow and they go very quickly and arrive at these stopping points again and again, a bit like poetry. And every time I try to read out loud, I realize that, in fact, I'm reading way too quickly. Because my intention, my want is sort of to read at the pace that the words arrived, which is just in this flow. And so people will say at the end, "Oh, that was really beautiful. I had no idea what you were saying." It just sounded sort of like someone singing. I caught none of the lyrics, but the melody seemed nice. And I always think, oh God, no, yeah, I guess it just goes really fast. So reading out loud for me is a challenge because it's always slow down, slow down, slow down. But it's just a wonderful way for me to recognize the nature of my style. When I think about the difference between writing being read and writing being spoken, I think about how private and how personal it is to read something on the page. When anyone reads anything silently, it's in that person's voice. And so at the end of the day, there really is no common experience of a book when it's read within. And I know this now. My novel was published today, and I was thinking that everyone who buys it, God bless them all, is going to read it to themselves in their head in a completely different voice, A, than that in which I wrote it, and B, than one to the next. When, by contrast, you read something out loud, you bring a commonality to the experience, something that has been very private, despite the fact that when we've read books in common, we speak with great enthusiasm and great sense of community about the plot. Only when something is read out loud does the experience of the language become common. And I think that's what's so powerful about hearing something as opposed to simply reading it. When I got the call from Granta, I was in my flat in Rome, and I remember Ella, after a long pause, pregnant with twins pause, said, "Taiye, are you still there?" I was just standing like frozen, espresso in one hand, phone in the other. And I said, "No, I'm still here. I don't believe it." And so I still am I feel so blessed and fortunate and honored to join not just the writers on this list, but those on the past three and this phenomenal tradition of Grantas. Where did Webster come from? I quote Leonard Cohen a lot in this regard because I think he's put it better than I ever shall. When asked where his songs come from, he said, "If I knew, I would go there more often." And I feel that way about characters. I feel that way about stories. Genuinely, if I knew where they came from, I would send you a postcard from that land.